Hey everybody, Carlos from Immortals Inc. Podcast back, and I got Mikey with me as always.
What is going on, good world?
Working on some podcasts here, and I just want to start it out by saying, hey, if you like what you've seen or what you have seen, why don't you subscribe to us on YouTube? If you really like us, you can support us on Patreon.
Patreon. We love
did.
Patreon.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh yeah, our special guest
$1 a month.
Tim Sally.
I don't know if he'll be special guest forever, even if he keeps coming on and
Well, he's got two under
he's
his
gonna
belt,
take the
so let's,
spotlight.
Get more.
all right.
you got two under your
Get
belt.
more. I'm not like John Dunn here, man, where you're just pumping out videos.
I don't know.
man.
Unfathomable was a
I think he
hit.
just comes in here and makes videos when nobody's around.
I know it.
Yeah,
I
he
just saw the
creeps
one
in
Kids
the
on
late
Bikes.
hours.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't think John sleeps.
No.
So anyway, if you like it, support us on Patreon. Support us on Patreon if you want to financially support us. If you just want to support us on YouTube, hit the like button. Subscribe. But today we're going to talk about Lord of the Rings.
Wait a minute, we're not talking about Cthulhu?
We're not.
You're mixing up on me
Today,
now.
you're going to do Lord of the Rings.
What?
You will.
Lord of the Rings? Is it like the same Lord of the Rings that just came out on Amazon? The
Stop.
Ring of Power? Well,
Stop.
I'm not going to spoiler it.
Stop.
I'm not going to spoiler it.
We're not going to talk about that.
All right.
All right, listen. This is the good Lord of the Rings on Journeys in the Middle-earth from Fantasy Flight Games. This is a board game. I read it, downloaded the app, and I really like the idea of it, but I'm sure you've played it and you know more about board games, so go ahead and give us the spiel on this
Okay,
thing.
so it's the same vein. It is app-driven, which Carlos did mention, where it'll actually tell you and dictate what heroes you can play with, how the board is set up, what monsters you're facing, what are your current objectives and goals. If you ever played Mansions of Madness 2nd edition, not the 1st edition, because 2nd edition is app-driven, it's in the same vein. So you're having a ragtag bunch of heroes, you're moving around Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn, and you're fighting, all the wonderful creatures, the orcs and whatnot, and you're just trying to accomplish objectives. And pretty much the app will dictate on how the bad guys move, and then you react to it accordingly. The app is very, very slick. I mean, it's got the music, it tells the story, it's Fantasy Flight, man, if they can do more of these, it'd be great, because it's a solid notch game. And yes, it is expansionable, so there's a ton of expansions.
Oh, there's like 3, I think, right?
And they're pumping them out. I thought it was over initially, and then they, out of the blue, they came out with another one.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
I
that's
said,
nice to know.
It's like a good game because it's easy to play. I like the fact that they set it up on the board with the app. It sets it all up for you, and you play, and then the characters are customizable too. Just
Correct.
because you get Legolas doesn't mean you get like a guy with a bow.
Yep.
You can actually give him different weapons and different strings.
You
and
can go
everything
melee if you want to. You can,
Yeah.
Different armaments, different
Give him a
gear.
death hammer.
Same thing with Gimli. I mean,
Jackhammer. No.
No, I said death hammer, but jackhammer works too. Will be more deadlier.
But you can customize your characters each, and then there's
Correct.
initially I think there's 6 or 8 to choose from.
I think it's 6.
6. All right. So and it
But
followed.
they had come out with, like, I think maybe a hero pack where they give you an additional, hero to
There was one.
splash in it. It's like a little. I wouldn't even call it expansion. I think it's just literally like a hero pack.
Of course we don't have any of those. But how many adventures are in here? Or how many? I think there's 6.
5.
And
I believe
5.
there's 5.
There's 5 different quests.
Correct.
For lack of a better word, and it does follow the story, or it does the lore of Lord of the Rings, of the classic version of it, or of the story.
Yep.
Like, so if you watched The Hobbit or read The Hobbit,
Chapter 5.
have you finished it yet?
It's a marathon.
All right. So
It's a marathon.
The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings.
No, he gifted the book to me, and we're actually going to do a review on it when I finish it.
When's that going to happen? 2024?
I think it's 2025 summer.
Okay.
So
It's chapter 5. How many chapters are in The Hobbit?
Not many.
It's like a kid's book, isn't it?
yeah,
Borderline kids book. Yeah, I read it in 7th grade.
I'm a borderline kid.
Like in school, it was like school reading.
Required reading.
Yeah, it
it
was
should be
required
required
reading, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Sorry, I
Would you? I don't even want to know what you read.
I didn't read anything.
I'll get-
Except my book reports. I was like, I read it, even though I went in the summary online and just gave him the summary.
Do you remember Cliff Notes?
Oh, the yellow book, man, it looks like a warning hazard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the Wikipedia of
Before
pre-internet.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, when you wanted to cheat on a book report, you got these things called Cliff Notes, and it just kind of broke everything down for you.
At the ye old
By
Walden
chapter,
books.
right? Was it by chapter?
Yeah, it's by chapter, by characters. It did a pretty good job of it, but it was just cheating. You should just read the book. But would you 2-player one? This is solo.
This
player,
is solo. Yeah, you can do it solo. It's great.
Because I try to do it, and I just run out of time because I was going to play it by myself, and I run out of time.
Yeah, it's
to
solo.
play games.
You run 2 characters. It's just same thing like Mansions of Madness. You get to run 2 characters. That way it evens up. But it's not difficult to run 2 characters.
And Easy to learn, hard to learn.
Very easy to learn. Matter of fact, the app kind of hand walks you through it. So it'll tell you what you can do. There's actually a table of contents and glossary. It's like if you don't know that term, just click on the app and say, hey, I'm not familiar with this. It'll give you an example. They did a really good job with it. I mean, the app is very, very slick. And on top of that, too, here's a little unknown secret.
Secret alert.
There is an app called Valkyrie. Valkyrie is all about this and Mansions of Madness. So there is user-created content that you can download that builds within the app. And then you can play additional quests.
Whoa.
Secret alert.
Does Fantasy Flight know about that?
I hope not. Asmodee is probably going to give him the ban hammer. But
Fantasy Flight for watching
to this day,
Are
I
we
mean,
snitches?
there's like about a dozen more quests that you can play for free, and it tells you like, all right, what do you have? With the expansion packs and whatnot, and then it'll say, hey, this is the user-created content.
That's a good idea, but I could see them.
But
coming.
it's
they're probably going to all right, we need a cut of this.
But it's
We
free.
probably just snitched.
It is free though. However, I'm just going to let you know it is free. I bet you they would probably come running if they were charging the app.
Yeah.
But you can't do it on an iPad or anything like that. It has to be on a computer.
You couldn't play that without this anyway.
Right. You couldn't play without it. It's not like you're going on
that
Steam
would
playing on
benefit them either
tabletop.
way. Yeah, it benefits them either way. But
Right.
the app's free for this too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just download it. You can download it even if you don't have the game. If you wanted to see the game or like to check it out, go ahead and download the app.
They have a couple of DLCs that give you a couple more expansions. It's not really critically necessary unless you're a completionist. Like, I don't know me.
I'm like saying like before you buy this, because this is like
it is free.
It's like the core box is like $119, $120, $120 around. So before you buy this, you can always download the app and see it is a quality product.
It is.
So Asmodee, Fantasy Flight always does quality stuff. Even the miniatures are in here really nice.
Yep.
You paint them up if you're a good painter guy, or you want to paint. They're good and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, Fantasy Flight has set the standard for app-driven games.
Yeah. How long do you think this takes?
It depends on the scenario. That'll tell you like a little blurb. Like they'll give you like 30 minutes per player, so it kind of gives you an estimate.
So you play
if your first time running, it's probably going to take you a couple hours.
So, but you could play this in an evening. Say, hey, I want to play this on like a Friday night or a game.
Once you
night.
get used to the rules, you can probably get through a scenario within an hour.
All right, so it's not like end of the world stuff. So
and it's technologically accommodating. I'll put the link to the app below because I'm that cool.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, see, yeah, check it out.
Mighty nice of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Forgot we could do that. See what's happening.
We have power.
Yeah, we're still talking about Cliff Notes. Anyway, check it out. We got it in stock in store.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
If you like the Call of Cthulhu thing is not your spiel, then definitely Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, if you're a big
high fantasy, it is slick. It's pretty cool.
You don't have to know anything about Lord of the Rings either.
No,
or Hobbit.
absolutely
if you don't ever read it or not into it, but you want fantasy.
I mean, if you haven't read past the 5th chapter of The Hobbit, you'll still be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I played Shadow of Mordor on Xbox before I even did any of this, and I understood what I was killing orcs, slicing
orcs. Does that even give you?
Have you played it?
You just going around and running around killing things?
Have you played it?
No.
Oh my god.
I can't imagine that would be good.
I think you'd like the game.
Well, that's cool. Thanks for coming in, Tim.
No problem.
And like I said again, like and subscribe us on YouTube, and then if you'd like to support us on Patreon and anywhere else, Facebook too.
Anywhere else.
I want to see the likes on Facebook. They got a little Facebook ticker.
Oh yeah, we have a new Facebook
I want to see
ticker.
it implode.
Yeah, the Facebook ticker, we have it, so it shows how many likes we have in store, actual time. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I got it, because I wanted it. But anyway.
That was cool.
All right, guys.
Peace out.
Later.